Picture this. You're at a baseball game on a nice day, and just when you're about to take a bite of your $12 hot dog, boom! The stadium is hit by an earthquake. And yes, this did actually happen. Not the hot dog part, I don't know about that. But here are 3 of the most dangerous MLB games of all times. From least dangerous to most dangerous. And the last game is just ridiculous. Starting off, we got the Blizzard game. It's 2007 and the Cleveland Indians are hosting the Seattle Mariners for their home opener. Now, it wasn't too dangerous because nobody was harmed in this. However, this is an interesting story. The game already starts off on a 1-hour delay because of the snow, but eventually the game starts, but it continues to snow throughout the game, and eventually the snow becomes so unbearable that the Seattle Mariners manager tells the umps that they have to delay the game. Fans were making snowmen and snow angels until the game got officially called off. And the snow was so bad in the area of Cleveland that they couldn't have their home opener till 4 days later, and it wasn't even held in Cleveland. Their home opener was held in Miller Park in Milwaukee. The second game was held in St. Louis, and it's called the Tornado Game. July 19th, 2006. Atlanta is in St. Louis. Tornadoes and 90-mile-per-hour winds were being locally reported. There's a lot of lightning and a lot of rain. There's so much rain that apparently one of the stadium workers had to swim to a drain pipe just to unclog it. And the Cardinal Stadium was just opened a few months before this, and they already had flooding problems. The winds were going so fast that objects like trash cans were flying around and hitting people, and over 70 fans were injured at the game. But none of these storms compare to the Earthquake series. It's Game 3 of the 1989 World Series. It's the Oakland A's versus the San Francisco Giants. It's a warm, sunny day for a baseball game. Fans were in their seats anticipating a good rivalry between the two teams, but just when the game was about to begin, baseball was no longer the #1 priority.
There has been, as you may know by now, a rather severe earthquake measuring 6.5 on the Richter scale in San Francisco.
According to the OES, the National Guard has now been put on alert.
The top section collapsed onto the bottom section, sandwiching a lot of people, a lot of motorists trapped in their cars beneath tons of concrete.
Fans, players, and owners all witnessed an earthquake inside the stadium, with the power going out, boulders falling down, and the floor getting split open. But the destruction outside the stadium was far worse than what happened inside the stadium. Almost 1,000 homes were destroyed, 147 businesses were destroyed, and 63 people were killed. All the power was out in the city for days, and San Francisco was in ruins. The next day, the MLB commissioner held a press conference, and since the power was out, they used candles as a source of light. And eventually, the Oakland A's went to their spring training facilities in Arizona so they could be prepared for whenever the game resumes, while Giants players stayed in San Francisco to help the community in any way needed. 10 days later, Game 3 of the World Series was played, making it the longest World Series delay in MLB history, and the Oakland A's ended up winning the World Series in 4 games. But that made me wonder, did anybody really win?